David was born in the state of Washington at Madigan Army Hospital while his father was doing his military training. He was our second child, and we were all very excited. We had a daughter who was 2, Susan. After that, we moved back to Richmond, where Boyd did his anesthesia residency at MCV. He started with piano lessons, which he really loved and excelled in. Gets his musical talents from his father.
But some of his creative music that he wrote at the piano all sounded the same.
Yeah, but you know, he was creating, even though they did sound the same. In 1970, we moved to Sewanee, where Boyd went to seminary. And David attended middle school, and honestly, was it Franklin Middle School? Anyway, made some good friends there. Most of the mountain people, or most of the seminarians' children went to St. Andrews, which was a private school, or the Sewanee Military Academy, which we have found out later that David really wanted to go to St. Andrews, but we didn't know that at the time. He graduated from Franklin High School
one of the things he did when he was at Franklin High School, he was ineligible for the National Honor Society because he only spent 2 years in Franklin High School, but he had all A's. But they still wouldn't let him in. He drove some of the faculty really crazy because he would check out things from the library like Mao's Little Red Book, Mein Kampf, and a few other shady things that, you know, this was in Tennessee, and it was pretty redneck country.
Yeah.
Great country though. Great country.
And really felt the calling to go to seminary. This really didn't surprise us. And he wanted to go back to Sewanee. He said, "Mom, I don't know whether I really want to go back to Sewanee to seminary or whether I just want to go back to Sewanee." Because those were very happy years for us.
Those were wonderful years.
Yeah, we really enjoyed being there. And he went to Sewanee, to the School of Theology in 1993, was exactly 3, which was exactly 20 years after he graduated.
He went in
1990, excuse me.
And graduated in 93.
Which was exactly 20 years after you had graduated from seminary.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
I really tend to disagree with that, because from the time he was very small, we most always had dinner together, which was important to us. In each dining room in each house that we've lived in a dining room, somehow David ended up sitting across from the corner cupboard, which had glass panes in it. And he spent a great deal of time talking to people, but always looking in the glass at his own reflection. And that was interesting. No, David is not the quietest of the group.
And then we would all finish dinner,
and he would still be sitting there.
and he said, well, my dinner's cold. Well, you'll have to eat your dinner anyhow. Well, I don't want it. It's cold.
Oh yes, when Boyd was in seminary, Laura and Susan, his two daughters, both had taken ballet in their younger days. And David dressed up in one of the tutus. Did Tom dress up with him too?
I don't remember.
And did a ballet for us. That was very interesting, and we all laughed a lot.
And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? beautiful house. You may ask yourself, where does that highway go to? And you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, into the silent water, under the rocks and stones. There is water underground. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me.
Now and forever, you are a part of me, and the memory cuts like a knife. Didn't we find the ecstasy? Didn't we share the daylight when you walked into my life? Now and forever, I'll remember all the promises still unbroken, and think about all the words between us that never needed to be spoken. We had a moment, just one moment, that will last beyond a dream, beyond a lifetime. We are the lucky ones. Some people never get to do all we got to do. Now and forever, I will always think of you. Didn't we come together? Didn't we live together? Didn't we cry together? Didn't we play together? Didn't we love together? And together we lit up the world. I miss the tears, I miss the laughter, I miss the day we met and all that followed after. Sometimes I wish I could always be with you, the way we used to do. Oh, now and forever, I will always think of you. Now and forever, I will always be with you.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be grey. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. I drank too much last night, got bills to pay. My head just feels in pain. I missed the bus and there'll be hell today. I'm late for work again, and even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last the day. And then you call me, and it's not so bad, it's not so bad. I want to thank you you. And even if my house falls down now, I wouldn't have a clue, because you're near me. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And just to be with you is having the best day of my life. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And just to be with you is having the best day of my life.
This is no fond farewell. You can be sure I could wish it was no farewell at all. It's been a good long run. Oh, to be sure I don't regret much, not much at all. I'm gonna love the night away, gonna do what I want to any old day. And all at once I know the clouds gonna clear for me. And I will do alright, but in truth I might maybe stumbling around on some cold night. And I will miss the times when we were so right. Although it seems so long ago, so long. This is my swan song, and gone, This is no sorrowful day. You can be sure I've got no axe to grind at all. It's circumstance over now. You can be sure I've been grinding till I'm grinding to a halt. Sometimes it's the right thing to cut the cord. You've been holding on hard, but your hands get sore. Sometimes it's worth it, but sometimes you wonder what for. And I will do alright, but in truth I might maybe stumbling around in some deep night. And I will miss the times when it was so right. Although it seems so long ago, so long. This is my swan song, gone, gone. And I will do alright, but in truth I might maybe stumbling